cash right back to you simply for choosing Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union. And it's there just in time for the holidays. Experience a financial institution that gives back in a big way. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Back courtside. 2:33 to go before the break. We should be on YouTube now, everybody. So my apologies. Not sure why the stream wasn't going up. We've been on Facebook the entire game. So if you're on Facebook, you can now mosey on over to your smart TV in your house to watch the final 18 minutes of this one as Spear is hammered from behind. He'll go to the line for the second time tonight.
Now, Spear did a good job of going up being physical. That's what you want to see in a good guard or a big man. You want to go up strong and physical. You don't want to go up soft, and he did a good job, and he also drew the foul. So good job with Spear going up fast and strong.
Yeah, well, there's the feed. Always helps. If you have my number and we're not on YouTube and you think we should be, you can always shoot me a text. Technology. Here we go, Spear for one more. Missed the first, missed the second from the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line. I want to thank Coosa Valley Medical Center for their sponsorship. When we run a PSA on here about your state income tax and how that can go to your local rural hospital. I think everybody should take advantage of that. Coosa Valley Medical Center is such a pillar of Sylacauga, from employees to healthcare, the whole 9 yards. Just a pillar of really the Coosa Valley right here in central Alabama. As an offensive foul by Schubert. He's going to take it the other way. 33-21. Back and forth game early. We've been stuck here at about the 33-21 mark for about a minute and a half. CJ, hop step, fires it off. Patterson, three. Hit the backboard from the corner and almost dropped in. Down low with Bates. Nice move.
Yeah, very good move right there. Bates is strong, physical. Sylacauga's going to find a way to stop this guy.
Lead back down to 10, 33-23. 3 fouls on Cleburne County, 2 on the Aggies. Eric rotating at the top, gets a burst down the left side of the lane, but another foul on Schubert. I think that's his third here in the first half. Boy, that was, I tell you, I'm not sure if you would have had a more clear layup than what Eric O'Neill would have had without an obvious trip. I don't like that either. It's not a play on the ball. Yeah,
he was, literally going downhill to the basket, so.
So CJ to inbound. Baseline right, standing on the first A in Sylacauga, almost underneath the bucket. Fires it in deep to Patterson as Corbin makes the catch in the backcourt. Right wing, Patterson at the top. O'Neal hesitates, tries to size up the defender in Fields, who comes out to the right wing to guard him. Spear. After the switch on the defense, it's Fields again guarding him. Boy, they've made us retreat all the way to midcourt. Corbin trying to get around the defense, got his arms raked, but found a way to get it inside to Sarayan, and Sarayan makes the layup.
It was a great power move by Sarayan. I mean, they threw the ball around like 5 or 4 times. They were very patient. They ended up finding Sarayan McMillan on the goal.
3 up. Probably should have been a foul on the Aggies, but it didn't go. It's 35-23. Now a minute to go. Corbin running the other way. Corbin layup. Got his arm hit. No whistle. Got his own miss after the shot, but then turned it over, trying to get it off to C.J. Franklin. Ware stopping inside of the arc. Spinning, shooting, and made a tough one. Off the off-shoulder spin, floated it up with the right hand, and the lead back down to 10 with 30 seconds to go. Let's see if the Aggies hold for the final shot. It looks like we might, as Coach Joel Jones looks on with the game clock at 20 seconds. Corbin broke the count. Now working with 15. Dribbling left to right. Corbin, pull up, jumper, no. Rebound fought for. Who's got it? Cleburne County comes out with it. And they'll have shooting the last shot here the second quarter. Underneath the bucket. Ware, layup, got all the way to the rack. We didn't cut him off. And we'll go to the locker room, but you get a technical foul, a double T. So I thought the Aggies probably should have been shooting free throws. You'll get it on Ware and Franklin as we'll go to the locker room leading by 8, 35-27. We'll take a break, start physical therapy halftime show when we come back.
Do you have scrap metal piling up? Get paid at Coosa Valley Recycling. Serving the Birmingham area and Highway 280 corridor in Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Recycling is your top choice for scrap metal recycling. Whether it's old appliances, car parts, or any other metal items, Coosa Valley Recycling offers great rates and fast, easy service. Recycling with Coosa Valley Recycling not only puts your money back in your pocket, but it also protects the environment. Don't let your scrap metal go to waste. Bring it to Coosa Valley Recycling today. Call 256-245-4300.
At Marble City Pharmacy, we're more than a pharmacy. We're part of your life. Our quick, convenient drive-thru makes picking up prescriptions fast and easy, so you can get back to what matters most. Step inside and you'll find a unique gift shop featuring beautiful Kibdraskal jewelry, perfect for any occasion. With hometown service, friendly faces, and care you can trust, Marble City Pharmacy is always by your side. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
This is Sylacauga football coach Chris Smelly. I want to thank Allen Oil Company for their incredible support of Sylacauga athletics. For years, Allen Oil has been a trusted name in our community, keeping families and businesses on the move. They believe in hard work, teamwork, and giving back, the same values we teach on the field. When you support Allen Oil, you're supporting Sylacauga and surrounding athletes. I'm all in with Allen. Go Aggies.
Celebrate Sylacauga pride with the S Club. We're a community of former athletes and supporters dedicated to preserving tradition, funding scholarships, and building a strong future for Sylacauga High School athletics. From reunions to fundraising, the S Club connects generations of Aggies while giving back to today's student athletes. Be a part of the legacy. Join the Sylacauga S Club and help keep Aggie pride alive. Visit AggieSClubAlumni.com today to sign up and make a difference.
When the Alabama heat hits hard or the chill sneaks in, you need comfort you can count on. Turn to the experts at Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, voted the best HVAC company in the Coosa Valley 5 years in a row. Their experienced team is ready to keep your home running smoothly, whether it's quick repair, brand new system, or routine maintenance to keep things efficient. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the hometown team that delivers results you can trust. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, online at sleepinggiantair.com. Quality doesn't cost, it pays.
Do you have scrap metal piling up? Get paid at Coosa Valley Recycling. Serving the Birmingham area and Highway 280 corridor in Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Recycling is your top choice for scrap metal recycling. Whether it's old appliances, car parts, or any other metal items, Coosa Valley Recycling offers great rates and fast, easy service. Recycling with Coosa Valley Recycling not only puts your money back in your pocket, but it also protects the environment. Don't let your scrap metal go to waste. Bring it to Coosa Valley Recycling today. Call 256-245-4300.
At Toyota of Sylacauga, we treat you like one of our own because you are. I'm Chris Kane, and whether it's your first time or your 10th, we're here to serve you with honesty, care, and the kind of service that keeps your family coming back. From oil changes to new Toyotas, our team is ready to earn your trust every time. Come see why families all over East Central Alabama and beyond choose us every time they buy a car. Toyota of Sylacauga, worth the drive, and we'll prove it. Online at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
At Sycamore Federal Credit Union, your dreams matter. Whether it's buying a new car, purchasing land, or starting a business, Sycamore offers a variety of loan options to help you get there. With competitive rates, personalized service, and the convenience of mobile banking, Sycamore is committed to supporting your financial journey. Visit them at 18070 Alabama Highway 21 in Talladega or apply online at sycamorefcu.com. Sycamore Federal Credit Union. Let us cover your financial needs.
This is the Star Physical Therapy Halftime Show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
Star Physical Therapy Halftime Show here on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. I want to thank Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship of the Aggie Sports Network. Man, none of this would be possible without them, and of course, all of our sponsors here. So if you hear a sponsor, make sure you do business with them. They've brought you over 700 Sylacauga broadcasts over the last 8 years. Last year, over 100 right here on the Aggie Sports Network. Your score 35-27 at the break. I know Coach Jones, RJ, isn't going to like how we let them get to the rack there with the time winding down in the second quarter. But the Aggies started off this game. They were down 10-2. They have an 8-point lead at halftime. They got their feet underneath them, shot the ball a little bit better, but still doesn't feel like they're really crisp here on night 3 of a 3-night stretch.
Yeah, if you know Coach Jones, you know he's going to go in and make the adjustments. They started out a little rocky, but at the same time, they started playing really good as the game got on. But I expect for them to go in and make some good halftime adjustments. Coach Jones is going to go in and coach his guys up, so going to look forward to see what they bring out here in the third quarter when the Sylacauga Aggies return to the court.
And you did get they came over to the table. It was a double technical with C.J. Franklin and Lyric Ware, so there won't be any free throws as either team comes out of the break. It's just a personal foul on both. 35-27 your score. The Aggies, I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, 2 for 4 from 3, so they're 50% from 3. They've had success getting to the rim, but hey, I'm impressed. The physicality of Cleburne County, not something that I expected. I do know the Aggies are obviously on pace to score 70, but they're hanging in this game in the paint on both sides.
Yeah, Cleburne County, I mean, their big man is going to work. I mean, you look at Caleb Fields, he's going to work. You also have Calvin Bates. I mean, they're doing a good job of getting their big mans involved, and that's what you want to see in a good offensive team. Once you have the big mans involved, you start working the ball from inside to the outside, from the post man. I mean, that's what you want to see in high school basketball, and they're doing a good job of involving their big mans in their offensive drives.
Yeah, Bates has been good. See if you can get that number 14, his name for them as well, RJ. He's had a really big quarter. They have a couple kids that aren't on their Dragonfly roster that supposed to be on there, but not on there. He's played big in this one as well. So the score is 35-27. Cleburne County coming out of the locker room with about 3 minutes left until halftime. RJ, you're quick. Your halftime adjustments for the Aggies. What do they need to do in the second half?
Well, number one, they keep doing good at the free throw line, but also moving the ball. They need to get their big mans involved as well. I mean, Cleburne County doing a good job. It's time for Sylacauga to start getting their big mans in order to be successful leading into the third quarter, the second half of this game.
35-27. Again, your score at the break. This has been the Star Physical Therapy Halftime Show, the second half. When we come back, this is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
When the Alabama heat hits hard or the chill sneaks in, you need comfort you can count on. Turn to the experts at Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, voted the best HVAC company in the Coosa Valley 5 years in a row. Their experienced team is ready to keep your home running smoothly, whether it's quick repair, brand new system, or routine maintenance to keep things efficient. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the hometown team that delivers results you can trust. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, online at sleepinggiantair.com. Quality doesn't cost, it pays.
When injury slows you down, trust Todd Malone and the caring team at Star Physical Therapy. As owner and lead physical therapist, Todd has built a reputation for helping patients recover quickly, safely, and with confidence. Whether you're dealing with a sports injury, surgery recovery, or everyday aches and pains, you'll find personalized care that gets you moving again. At Star Physical Therapy, it's not just about treatment. It's about helping you live life fully. Star Physical Therapy, where you're always treated like a star.
As you head out to support your boys of fall, know that the team at First Bank of Alabama is prepared to take care of your financial needs. Covering 6 counties with 13 locations, online, mobile, and ATM banking throughout East Central Alabama, we have the products, services, and the most valuable people to allow you to bank when you want, where you want, and how you want. So you can focus on your favorite team. First Bank of Alabama, where you are first. Online at fbal.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more than 80 years, Coosa Valley Medical Center has been a cornerstone of our community, providing high-quality health care when you need it most. And now, thanks to the new Alabama Rural Hospital Investment Program, you have the power to support CVMC through your state income taxes at no extra cost. Beginning in 2026, Alabama taxpayers can direct their state tax dollars to rural hospitals like CVMC and receive a dollar-for-dollar tax credit. That means you can transform the taxes you already owe into a direct investment in local health care. Program rules and procedures are still being finalized by state officials. To learn more about the Alabama Rural Hospital Investment Program, please contact the CVMC Foundation at 256-401-4324. That's 256-401-4324. Thank you for supporting Coosa Valley Medical Center and keeping healthcare close to home.
If you've got a heart for helping folks and want a job where what you do really matters, AltaPoint Health is hiring right here in the community. They've got positions open from Clay County to Sylacauga, including direct support professionals and therapists, and some jobs even let you work from home. No experience? No problem. AltaPoint offers on-the-job training, great benefits, and real room to grow. Caring is their calling. Text AltaJobs to 97211 and find your fit today.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success. I want to thank Central Alabama Community College helping you bring every live stream. That includes all of them that are on SylacaugaAggies.com for JV events, and then, of course, on YouTube and Facebook. All live streams brought to you by Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. Started this second half, 35-27. Well, Cleburne County, we knew they were a good basketball team, RJ. The question was physicality. Could they hang in there in that standpoint of the game? And then just the pace of play. They've hung in there with both. But, hey, it's only been 16 minutes. The Aggies tend to wear you down over 32.
Yeah, they're doing a good job so far. I mean, like you said, the physicality is there, but they might not showing the points, but they're showing it on the court tonight.
Right side of the floor, Cleburne County starts it. Low mile left side of the floor, 30 feet from the bucket or so. Back off to Lyric Ware, who picked up a technical foul, going into the locker room. Schubert makes the catch in the corner, dribbles to the right wing, calls for help, and he gives it back to Ware. Cross court Schubert, who had the first 4 points for Cleburne County tonight. They're trying to get inside of this Aggie defense. Ware pointing with his left hand, trying to get a screen from Fields. And I gotta just bet the locker room talk had a lot to do with defense, and the Aggies slowing this thing down here. Fields, tough floater, didn't go. They crashed the board. Schubert touched it last, and, well, did they get a foul on the rebound? Yes, they did. They got the foul on Tristan Whetstone. That might be his third, and here comes Corbin Patterson.
Yeah, as my old coach say, you have to put a body on somebody. You have to box them out, and they're not doing a good job so far. That's why the guy was able to crash in and get his back. But you have to put a body on them and box them out, keep them getting to the ball.
Yes. Tristan Whetstone checking out. Well, he had some good minutes on Tuesday. Played great basketball. Opened the season up with a 3, the Aggie big man did. First points of the year, and then they walked. Travel by Bates. With a minute passed here in the third. Left side of the floor, first offensive possession for the Aggies. Eric O'Neal going left to right, back to the bucket at the top of the key. Now Patterson dribbling to the far side with the right hand. He'll get a screen from Spear. Spear will roll. Patterson gets stuck in the corner, has to bring it back off. Oh, a perfect feed and a backdoor cut to KT, but he couldn't handle the pass. A 3-on-1 at the rim. Patterson forces a tough layup. Schubert has it blocked from behind by Franklin, and the Aggies going to clear it.
Yeah, that's one of those things we talked about. Second chance opportunity. You have to be able to box out, get the ball. But that was a good pass right there by Patterson. KT just couldn't handle it.
O'Neal had to get it off before a 5-second count. Franklin Going to drive into the teeth of the defense. Good spin. Franklin tried to push it up with the left hand. Rebound, Spear. Then they got him across the arm. And Josh Spear going to the stripe.
Yeah, right there, Josh Spear. You can't hesitate. You just got to go on up and get the foul. Go up, be aggressive, and be physical.
Well, Josh, I know he plays at 6'1". Obviously plays a little bit bigger than that, than his true height, but he's maybe one of the best at using his body to create space. Box out is Spears. Free throw, no good. So Josh for one more at the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line. Here's Spear, and he got it. So 1 for 2 here, 36-27. Driving and kicking, Schubert at the top. Little hop step move. Down with 2 feet, missed the shot, tried to save it, fires it into almost the backcourt. And then Kobe Hale has it. Tapped away, Eric O'Neal. Aggies will have a 2-on-1. Well, they should have had a 2-on-1 at the rim, but it won't matter because Eric O'Neal will lay it off the window and in.
Yeah, that was a good transition score right there. He got the steal. He got down here and got to the basket. Way to score in a transition drive like that.
Underneath the bucket, foul and 1. And every time it feels like we're gaining a little momentum, creating more separation, the Tigers seem to make a big bucket. 38-29 with a free throw pending here for Kevin Bates. Sarai McMillan checking in for Kenson Threet.
And that was the big man. We said Kevin Bates. I mean, he's getting involved. They're going to continue to feed him the ball. As long as Sylacauga can't have enough to defend him, I mean, they're going to keep doing it until it works.
Free throw, no good. 38-29, the Aggies lead stays at 9. As C.J. Franklin gives out the signals. The Aggies a lot of movement here. 3 up, Patterson, back iron, high rebound, Bates able to clear it. Schubert in transition, going down the right side of the floor, lost his dribble, and then C.J. knocks a pass out of bounds. CJ, I think, has 3 fouls, so they're going to leave him on the floor here in the third quarter. They don't want him to pick up his 4th. Hale to Fields, makes the catch, free throw line. And then a reach on O'Neal. No, they'll get a jump ball, and the Aggies will have possession. It looked like he got a hand on it, kind of forced it where Fields couldn't bring it back up. So the Aggies have O'Neal, Patterson, CJ, Josh, and Sarai McMillan, your right tyrant service, 5 on the floor. Tigers in a full court now. The Aggies, this is kind of where they like it. If they can beat it, they'll get in transition. O'Neal, tough shot, took a bump, should have been a whistle. Instead, we're going the other way.
Yeah.
Schubert, skip pass down low, stolen away, and it's Josh Spear, and then he's bumped by Fields. And that is the second foul of the Tigers here in the third quarter.
You have to be able to break the press. I mean, you have to be smart. Sometimes you want to call the guard. Sometimes you want to just see what you can do. But at the same time, you want to be smart in the press. You don't want to start rushing because that's what everything messes up. But you have to be able to break the press and be smart.
(38-29). Here comes Franklin. Bobbled the dribble, able to pick it back up with 4:24 to go in the third. Fields will come out to get him. The Aggies playing with a 9-point lead, looking to extend. Fields, good hands. Poked it away. Patterson took it away from him, then a push. Did they get it on Schubert? No, they got it on Hale. I thought they could have called one on the Aggies right when they got the steal. Spinning, Spear under the bucket, and 1. Boy, Fields doesn't like it. Well, they got him on the hand, and that's his third. He's going to the bench probably, as they'll bring in his name's Matthew. We could read his first name on the book. He's not on the roster. I think it's actually Matthew Wilson, who's marked as number 20 on the roster. So Wilson will check in. He had a good first half in the paint. As Spear trying to complete the three-point play, and he will. Boy, off the back iron and a lucky roll. Pops back in.
And that was a good spin move Joshua Spear put on the defender as well. He kind of sealed him off and pinned him to the inside. He was able to get the N1.
41-29, Schubert working at the top. No space as he's going against one of the Aggies' best defenders in O'Neal. Little hop step as O'Neal able to knock it off of Schubert out of bounds. It'll be Aggie basketball. They're still in a press. Cleburne County fans don't like that they called that Aggie basketball. Well, it was close. Underneath the bucket, Ryan layup, got behind the defense, and he snuck behind Matthew Wilson, who just checked in.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Corbin Wilson. Bounced the ass to his teammate. He was able to get 2 points.
They threw it away again. This defense keeping Cleburne County at bay. It's 43-29. And they're going to call a timeout. Let's take 1, 2, RJ. 43-29 your score. 3:24 left in the third quarter.
When you remember at Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, you're more than a customer. You're an owner, and owners share in our success. This year, for our 75th anniversary, we're returning $1 million to our members through our interest rebate and bonus dividend. That's cash right back to you simply for choosing Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union. And it's there just in time for the holidays. Experience a financial institution that gives back in a big way. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're hunting for sports memorabilia or trading cards, Another Level Cards in Childersburg is the place to be. Boss lady Maddie Pagan leads the team with Connor Ogle handling sports collectibles and Austin Allen taking care of all things Pokemon. Visit them at 4th 8th Avenue Southeast Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Check out alevelcards.com to learn more.
Back courtside at Douglas Martin Court, the Aggies with a 14-point lead. And the basketball, Jeremy Law and RJ Burns with you courtside. Allen Brew Market scoring table. Good to be back at Douglas Martin Court this year after a full season at Nichols Lawson Middle School last year. An offensive foul on McMillan, and that's Aggie coaches didn't like it. Felt like it might have been an easy one.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those type of fouls. Sometimes the big man, we get anxious down there, and I know because I used to play the big man in high school, so you got to be very smart right there. You don't want to make it obvious, so just be smart right there on the post move.
Yeah, so Ryan not afraid to hit you. Go back and look at 10 football games for the Aggies. He's a heavy hitter. 43-29. Schubert, 3 up, way too strong. As it bounces off the back iron, and then C.J. Franklin fields it and rushes it ahead on a rebound. Patterson stopping, bobbled it, got a shot up, and it goes off the back iron as well, and they're going to run. Two teams that like to go high tempo. The Aggie defense able to get back and stop a run to the bucket, but Bates floated behind the defense, got behind McMillan, and they get it back within 12.
They're going to have to find Bates. I mean, he's a key part of their offense, so anytime he's down in a game, you have to be able to find him.
Spear driving off one foot, just couldn't get the shot to drop. They save it. No, they stepped on the baseline on the save. Franklin running ahead. Spear makes a one-handed catch. A good pass might have led to a shot. CJ down in the corner, going to the baseline. Got hit by Lomile from behind. Wide open O'Neal. Now to Patterson from beyond the arc. No good. The Aggies have cooled off from three here in the second half. 43-31. On the other side, a foul. Shot wouldn't go. But that'll send Cleburne County and Lyric Hale to the stripe. The 5'10 sophomore guard for the Tigers. No good on the first from Hale. He'll have one more. Elijah Ware is checked in. Second one from Hale rattles in. 43-32. Corbin dribbling up under pressure. Got to the left elbow, pulls it back off, and now the Aggies will set up the offense. Patterson with a crossover move, couldn't get around Hale, hands it off to Eric O'Neal. Working, right key, three up, bad miss. Offensive putback though, good. McMillan, boy, he's good with that right hand as well. You could tell it wasn't as strong, but able to get it on the window and push it through.
And you have to take advantage of those second chance opportunities, and he did that exactly on that last drive right there.
And then Sarine down on the other end. Cardinal Sin fouled a three-point shooter that was 24 feet, about 5 feet beyond the arc, and that'll send Hale back to the stripe for 3 free throws as Tristan Whetstone will check back in. (45-32). Hale struggling from the line. Missed that one. Again, the Aggies will close out the week tomorrow night against Winterboro. Your old stomping grounds, RJ.
Yes, old stomping grounds. I'm getting old, man. I graduated in 2018 from Winterboro.
One more from Hale, missed the first, got the second, and missed the third. So 1 for 3, and the Aggies get a long rebound. CJ will run it ahead. Trying to get in front of Fields, got past him, but then missed the shot. Could have called a foul. Maybe a two-handed push on the shot. Coach Jones not happy, and probably rightfully so. Left side, 3, Hale. No. Got to put that pause in there when a Hale misses a 3. And then we fouled him on a putback.
But somebody has to put a body on, Kevin Bates. This man has been all over the court tonight. He's a big man, so he's going to be physical. So Sylacauga has to find a way to box him out on the second chance opportunities.
(45-33). Bates for one more at the stripe. Missed him, and then an over-the-back foul on Fields, an easy call for the referee underneath the bucket, going over the back of Tristan Whetstone, who had a textbook box out. We'll go to the other end. 2 shots coming our way with Tristan Whetstone. It's been a tough rule to get used to. It used to be 7 fouls per half as the single bonus, then 10 the double bonus. I think this is a better rule, RJ. The flow of the game was pretty miserable about midway through each quarter of a half, the first quarter of a half, and now you kind of get back to playing basketball.
Yeah, keep the pace of the game going pretty smooth here, so I think it was a good rule that they implemented this year as well.
Whetstone hit the first free throw. Matthew Wilson back in. T got them both. And CJ running into us. Schubert able to get a layup. Franklin down on the other side. Oh, reversed course and laid it in.
Good move right there by C.J. Franklin.
They try to throw it deep, and they got knocked out of bounds.
Fouls.
49-35. What a hustle play there by Tristan Whetstone. Oh, they got cheap with a foul there, huh? Yeah, I thought two guys going for a ball in the air, and well, that'll send Wilson to the stripe. Trey Wright to check in. Wilson hits the first. (49-37). Franklin, good move, trying to beat him to the corner. How did that pass get through? Somehow it found Josh Spear, but we can't finish at the rim. Probably got fouled, but they didn't blow the whistle with 18 seconds to go. Schubert and the Tigers with the rock, down by 12. Schubert stopping in the lane, floating up and in. The Aggies will have one more crack at it. 49-39, we got to get moving. Patterson with 6, with 5, with 4, with 3. Trey, got to shoot it, and we don't get a shot off. We'll go to the fourth quarter, leading by 10, 49-39. Aggies on top. We'll be back. This is the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
You care about people, it shows. And at Alta Point Health, they believe that kind of heart deserves a place to shine. They're hiring for a variety of positions in Clay and Talladega counties, including licensed therapists, LPNs, and direct support professionals. Some jobs are remote, and others don't require experience to get started. They offer good pay, strong benefits, and a real chance to grow in your career. If you've been waiting for something meaningful, text Alta Jobs to 97211.
Van Zant Hardware is not in the business of guessing. They sell you what you need, not what someone else thinks you should have. That is why builders, farmers, and project managers have trusted them for over 50 years. Located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, they take pride in great service, deep product knowledge, and getting you in and out without the runaround. Van Zant Hardware is a proud supporter of Sylacauga, B.B. Comer, Childersburg, and Fayetteville athletics.
I want to thank Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, the official HVAC partner of the Aggie Sports Network. I know it's warm right now, but we're about 2 weeks away from another big cold spurt. Make sure that you are getting your HVAC serviced with Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling. Last thing you want to do is turn that heat on a couple weeks from now and it's not working. Go ahead and get it taken care of. You can also still join the VIP club. That's 2 services per year. Discounts on parts and some other nice deals. Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, the official HVAC provider of the Aggie Sports Network. They have to lob it in, and it's going to be taken away by Corbin Patterson. Patterson driving, and then he's hit across the arms by Hale. To start the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. Well, did you see how far Corbin had to run to get to that one, and he came up with it?
Yeah, that was a good athletic play by Corbin Patterson. We know he played wide receiver in football, but, I mean, that was a good athletic play on the court as well.
A quick foul on Cleburne County. They don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Down by 10 to start the fourth quarter. CJ baseline right, trying to get it in. He'll throw it deep into Eric O'Neal. He'll find it in the backcourt. Now get on our side of the floor. Eric down the lane, good move. We're just not finishing at the rim. We've had a lot of great looks. And that's one Eric's going to want back. Came up gingerly on one of those ankles. Wilson back to the bucket. He's got size, and then a foul on. They get that on Cleburne County? Or do they got it on Eric O'Neal? They got it on 14 in black, so an offensive foul. 49-39. Kenson Threet back in, so it's KT, Corbin, CJ, Josh, and Trey Wright. Your right tire in service, 5 on the floor. Aggies trying to get it in, and they do. Josh Spear makes the catch in double coverage. Now the Aggies in a 2-on-2 break. Josh Runner left it short. Rebounded by the Tigers. Hale at the top. Good closeout by Wright. Forced a tough shot. And CJ looking up. He'll weave and bob in and out of traffic. CJ had it poked away by Schubert. Maybe held on to it just a little too long. Cleburne County down 10 underneath the bucket. Missed the shot. Kenson Threet going to run the other direction. Behind the back dribble as he got across the timeline. Lost it in the backcourt, and now Corbin Patterson comes up with a loose ball after it was tapped away from KT. Kenson back with it, swinging to right side, Corbin. The Aggies going to slow it down with 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Corbin looks over to his left at Franklin. He'll try to attack, back to the bucket, spins around, right elbow, leaps in the air, fires it off to KT, and then an offensive foul, and that's a good call.
Yeah, you look at it, I mean, as soon as he went in, he kind of lowered his elbow, so the official has to make that call right there, so I thought it was a fair call.
You know, a lot of times people will get frustrated because feet are moving, but that really doesn't matter unless you're sliding. You still have a right to position on the floor, and KT, that probably won't happen again. Kind of ducked the shoulder into him, too. For the most part, they let him play tonight, I thought.
Yeah.
As Lomile checks in. You know, he had the first 4 points of the game in the first 30 seconds of the game, and he hasn't scored since. He's also been guarded by CJ, I think, a lot of the time he's been on the floor.
Yeah, CJ, I mean, he's a good defender right now. He's playing a whole lot of minutes tonight.
Hell working on KT. Tough guy to get around. Hell spinning, floating, wild shot, no good. And the refs weren't going to bail him out with that one. Good defense from Kenson Threet. CJ going to run it across. Stopping at the right elbow. Now pulling it back off with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Franklin down the lane. He got fouled on the floor. They'll get Hale. That is Elijah Hale wearing 22, not Lyric Hale wearing 2 with a trip. It's kind of the second time tonight we've seen him stick a leg out there to keep the Aggies from the bucket. Now they're trying to figure out who they called the foul on. Referees gathered just outside of the paint at the top of the key. They called it on the floor, which I thought was correct, so the Aggies will have it.
Won't be shooting the ball.
(49-39). CJ almost directly underneath the rim here. Standing under the goal's got to get it in, and he finds it to KT. 49-39, Aggies by 10. Kenson driving, kicking out. McMillan for 3, no good. Bates with a rebound. Fields running the other way under pressure. He'll cradle it and give it off to his point guard. Hale, right wing, threw it off the feet. I thought he threw it off the feet of his own guy, and then they pointed it as their ball. I mean,
looks like they're going to gather again.
Maybe an inadvertent whistle, but he definitely went off the leg or knee of Bates. And they still came up with the ball, but
I think he's saying one of his players probably kicked it.
Maybe it went off Josh, but I thought it went off of Bates. So it will be Aggie basketball. So KT going to put it into CJ. CJ Waves off help with his right hand, takes a screen from Trey at the rim. Franklin with the left hand didn't get it, but he'll chase down his own miss into the corner. CJ again inside to Trey. Off to KT for three. Kinson, no good. Offensive rebound. Trey Wright got hacked from behind. No whistle on the shot, but it ends up out of bounds, and the Aggies will have it down on the baseline again. They're going to talk about who this is out on, but it should have been a foul. Now, I think they are going to call a foul. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they absolutely hacked Trey Wright, and he should be shooting too. There we go. They'll get it right.
Like they made the correct call there.
And they definitely hit Trey as he was going up for the putback. Cleburne County's coach is a little hot, and, you know, a lot of confusion between the officials here in the fourth quarter. In a game that's still, I guess you could look at it as winnable, as Trey Wright misses the free throw. It's not out of hand, let's put it that way, 49-39. .5:04 to play. Trey Wright with one more, missed the first at the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line and then misses them both. Right side of the floor, they have it. Trying to get it to Bates down low, they do. He'll try to spin off Spear. Gave it off to Schubert for a mid-range jumper, and he'll get his own miss. Schubert off the knee of Spear. The ball picked up. KT, after a feed from McMillan, is good, and the Aggies have extended this lead to 11.
Yeah, he had numbers right there, 2-on-1. He dished it off to his defender, to his teammate, and that was a good play right there.
And they got an offensive foul on Bates. Josh, maybe a little acting involved, but took the contact to the chest, and he gets the charge. I like it. Put it this way, if they would have called, if we were on offense and did that, they called that charge on us, I may not like it as much. .51-39. Corbin puts it into CJ, met with a double team, steps through it, fires it off to O'Neal with 4:18 to go and a 12-point lead. Josh to Eric. Working at the top, swinging it far side. Now Corbin through the lane. Good feed. CJ's open for three. Give me one. As that one's no good as well. Well, the Aggies haven't lit up the scoreboard, but the defense has been phenomenal as Schubert fires a three, and there's one. There's a little spark for Cleburne County, a deep three.
Yeah, he shot that one from way downtown. I think that spark Cleburne County needed right there. He did a good job of shooting right there, a deep three.
51-42, gets it under the 10-point mark. Now the lead in single digits. CJ misses the first free throw. Tell you, if we hit our free throws, they're not even in this game. CJ with his second, and no good. 51-42 with 3:40 to go, spinning. Tough shot. There it is.
Wow, he just came down and hit a spin move. He took it straight to the basket.
Lyric Hell for two, and this lead down to 7. Can the Aggies get back in the scoring column from the field? Handing it off, Franklin takes the bump. CJ driving, lost the dribble and turns it over. Schubert, they have a 3-on-1. Skip pass down low, Hale underneath the bucket, turning, floating. And the Aggies getting a timeout. They got to have it. It's a 5-point ball game and an 8-0 run. 3:07 to go, fourth quarter. Aggies lead it by 5.
Is chronic pain slowing you down? At Broadway Spinal Care, we offer shockwave therapy to target pain right at the source. This treatment helps break down scar tissue, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. It's fast, non-invasive, and proven to help with stubborn issues like tendinitis, plantar fasciitis, and joint pain. Call Broadway Spinal Care today at 256-861-8546 to find out if shockwave therapy is right for you.
Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is fueled by Allen Oil Company. Fuel for your car, fuel for your body. You're all in with Allen.
Well, Cleburne County back in it. It's a 5-point ball game, 51-46. Your 5 on the floor after the timeout. Corbin, Eric, CJ, Josh, and Sarai McMillan. Corbin down the lane. He answers back with a floater.
That's what Sylacauga needed right there. They kind of took their time and be patient, and they were scoring right there on that drive.
Schubert that just hit the 3 down the lane. Tough shot. Didn't go. Offensive rebound. Bates no good. He'll have a third shot. No. Ball tapped around. Who's going to get it? Josh Spear comes up with it as he needs to get rid of it, and he does, to Corbin Patterson. They got the steal, but then turned it over on the baseline. Tristan Whetstone will check in. Saran will check out. We got 5 seniors on the floor now.
Sylacauga needs to do a good job of just slowing down and run their offense and not just get pressured by what they see on defense.
53-46. We lead it by 7. A bucket here would be huge. Patterson just hit 1. A little too much dribbling, and it's taken away by Fields. A 2-on-1 at the rim, fouled and 1. Ware going to the stripe for one more. The foul on Josh Spear.
They did a good job. They had numbers. They saw it 2-on-1. He threw it back, and he was able to get the and 1. That was a good job for Cleburne County, for Lyric Ware to get the and 1.
One free throw coming for Ware at the stripe. Missed the and 1. CJ into the front court with it. It's a 5-point game with 2 minutes to go. Maybe a test the Aggies need here early in the season. Patterson in the corner for 3, and he got it!
Sylacauga needed that bucket tremendously, and Corbin Patterson did a good job of shooting the 3 and being patient.
Aggies by 8. Ware for 3, and it's stuck on the rim and in between the backboard, and it'll be their ball still as they have the arrow. Inside to Bates, the turnaround, push up, no good. After the rebound, Bates stole it away from O'Neal, and his shot good. Lead back down to 6 with 90 seconds to go. Eric will work it across. A 2-on-1 at the rim. Tristan got fouled. Where's the whistle?
Where's the whistle, man?
Then a jump ball going to come. It'll be Aggie ball.
And a call like that, the ref has to make the play. I mean, he went up for the area. It was all body, not contact. You have to make that foul right there.
Full timeout coming for the Tigers. We'll step away for 60 seconds. 56-50. Aggies on top.
At Allen Brew Markets, we're proud to call this community home. Every day, we bring you great service, quality products, and the convenience you deserve. From morning coffee to late night fill-ups, we're always here when you need us. Allen Brew Markets, your hometown convenience store, your hometown pride. And when it comes to serving our neighbors, we're all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah, Allen Brew Markets.
Central to you, central to your success. Central Alabama Community College, the official video live streaming sponsor of the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network. Online at cacc.edu.
After the timeout, the jump ball was the call. The Aggies will have possession with 84 seconds remaining. Here in the ball game with a full 2-possession lead, 56-50. CJ to inbound from the baseline. We get it into Tristan. He hands it back off to Franklin. The Aggies don't need to be in a hurry. No shot clock and a 6-point lead. Corbin with the basketball. Little jab step now on a 5-second count. He's got to dribble and break it, and he does. Corbin hands it back to CJ in between the circles. Now dribbles to his right, out beyond the arc. Patterson, who just hit a 3, steps inside for a 2 and banks it off the window and in. Corbin Patterson with 7 in a row. 58-50 from the corner. 3. Oh, it's wide open. And there's Elijah Ware for 3. It's a 5-point game with 42 seconds to play. That's the 5th foul on Cleburne County. They call it a timeout. So they gave Sylacauga the timeout, RJ, to stay right here, full timeout. So no foul on Cleburne County. The Aggies got the timeout. It looks like the strategy for the Tigers might be to send us to the stripe the rest of the way. We haven't shot it particularly well at the Coosa Valley Medical Center free throw line. So what do the Aggies need outside of making some free throws down the stretch? What can the Aggies do here?
Well, first of all, you want to find you need to find Cleburne County's shooters. I mean, the guy hit a 3-point down in the corner, so you want to find them, but you also want to be smart with the ball. So you want to be smart, but you also want to be under control. There's a lot going on, but you have to stay focused, keep the main thing the main thing.
So the crew here still a little confused. They did call the timeout, not the foul, or award the Aggies the timeout, not the foul. They're going to try to go for a steal, and they may foul as quickly after that, depending on who makes this catch. The Aggies get it into Patterson. And they will quickly foul Corbin, and here comes, will be feeling like a forever 37 seconds if we're not able to hit a few free throws here.
This is where it's going to boil down to. You know you're free, so take your time. You have to focus in right here and knock down these free throws if you're Sylacauga.
And think about it, Cleburne County had 39 points 2.5 minutes ago. Now they're at the 53 mark. Patterson free throw is good. Lead back to 6. Another free throw makes it a 3-possession game with 37 seconds left. Corbin for one more, missed it, rebound, tapped around, and it's going to be our basketball as they couldn't handle it.
It was a great call right there by the official. I mean, you see Caleb Fields went up for the rebound. He couldn't quite snatch the ball and went off his hands, so good call by the officials.
CJ trying to get it in. He did get into O'Neal, and that's a foul on Cleburne County as they knocked him all the way into the backcourt. Well, you make 2 free throws here, and it's pretty much the ball game. Make it an 8-point game with 33 seconds to go, but can we go on a run here from the stripe. Eric, good on the first. 60-53, your score. Eric for another. Got it, 2 for 2. 61-53, and you're a stop away from getting out of here. 3 up, air ball short, and then a push foul on Schobert. That might be his 5th. He'll still walk the other way to shoot. It's actually, I think, just his 4th of the night. 2 more free throws coming our way. And the Schobert's 4th. And you can be up by 10 somehow with 26.3 to go. There's been a pesky bunch of Tigers that the Aggies have faced tonight. Corbin does indeed get the first. The second up and good. A 4 free throw in a row stretch for the Aggies as we lead it by 10. And here's a foul on a 3. And yeah, he kind of kicked the legs out, but why even contest it?
Yeah, it looked like CJ's telling his coach. I mean, he jumped into him. So you got to be smart, though. You don't want to do nothing that's going to cost you anything right here in the game.
That'll send Ware to the line for 3 free throws. I told you it's going to feel like a long 37 seconds, RJ.
Yeah, you definitely did.
First one. Hey, they've been just as bad as us from the stripe tonight as Ware misses that one. It's Lyric Ware at the line. Ware's second, missed it. He's got one more. Fields will come in for Wilson. Well, with him missing 2 out of 3 already, now down to a 3 possession game, yeah, with down to 9 points, 20 seconds to go. Aggies going to hold the ball. They'll foul Patterson, and if he hits one of these, they'll probably let the rest of the clock trickle down. Corbin able to get to the stripe, hit a couple free throws, 65-54. The clock, boy, it didn't start for about 5 seconds after they inbounded it. We can hold it for 5 seconds and let the clock wind down with 6, with 5, and that'll do it. The Aggies will dribble it out, and we'll take home a 9-point lead and advance to 3-0 on the season. 65-56. We'll be back. Star Physical Therapy post-game show on the other side of this break.
At Allen Brew Markets, we're proud to call this community home. Every day, we bring you great service, quality products, and the convenience you deserve. From morning coffee to late-night fill-ups, we're always here when you need us. Allen Brew Markets, your hometown convenience store, your hometown pride. And when it comes to serving our neighbors, we're all in with Allen.
You're all in with Allen, oh yeah, Allen Brew Markets.
This is the Star Physical Therapy post-game show on the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network.
Star Physical Therapy post-game show. Star Physical Therapy, where you don't have to be a star to be treated like one. Final score, 65-56. Aggies come out on top. 9-point win over the Cleburne County Tigers. They've played 3 games in a row and 3 nights. One more tomorrow night to close out the week on the road at Winterboro, just up Highway 21. RJ, the Aggies didn't play their best ball, still struggled a little bit at the line. It felt like the 3 nights in a row kind of got to us there. A little lull in the third quarter, but still played really well defensively, holding the team under 60. Again, they had about 39 points with 3 minutes left in the ball game, found a way to get to 56. Sylacauga, again, complimentary basketball leads to a win here early in the season.
Yeah, for it to be a third game of the season, I mean, really great quality win. I'm Sylacauga, I'm taking it, but at the same time, you know you have things you want to improve on, you know you have things you want to get better on. But it was a great game, and it all came down to being physical, who could outrun who. But at the end of the day, Sylacauga made some clutch free throws at the end of the game. In Cleburne County, they played a good game. They didn't start out well early in the game, but long in the second half, they came along.
Senior-laden team, you expect a senior to step up with the game. They got down to 5 points, and then Corbin Patterson goes on a 7-0 run by himself. He's your Star Physical Therapy star player of the game. What did you see from Corbin in the final 4 minutes?
Yeah, Corbin, I mean, he kind of just took over the game. In a clutch moment like that, you want a player who stays calm, but you also want a playmaker. So he did some good things offensively and defensively, but it came down to the free throw line. He was very clutch, and we know what Corbin Patterson is capable of, but he showed it here late in the game, or in the fourth quarter.
C.J. Franklin, again, played well. I thought Eric O'Neill played very well in spots. Really got some good minutes in the paint. Josh Spear, Sarai McMillan, Tristan Whetstone, all 3 guys playing really good. And they had a tough test in their hands. Cabin Bates, 6'3", sophomore, weighing around 225, is tough to deal with. They were able to negate him a little bit down the stretch.
Yeah, Kevin Bates, I mean, he's a physical big man, and for a basketball, he's going to be a key player on down the stretch. I mean, he did good offensively and defensively, but once Sylacauga found a way to get their hands on him, body on him, box him out, they did pretty well. But Kevin Bates, man, I thought he was a good player for Cleburne County. He was definitely a key player, so he had a great game tonight.
Again, your final score, 65-56. Sylacauga gets the win over Cleburne County. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Aggie Sports Network. Varsity girls at 6, varsity boys at 7:30. That is a radio-only broadcast on Mix 106.5 and the Radio Alabama app. From R.J. Burns and Jeremy Law, this has been a product of Radio Alabama and Sylacauga Athletics. Thanks for listening and watching.
You've been listening to the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network, home of the Sylacauga Aggies. Presented by Alta Point Health, Coosa Valley Medical Center, and Allen Oil Company of Sylacauga. Sponsored in part by Alta Point, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Allen Oil Company, Star Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Sleeping Giant Heating and Cooling, Wright Tire and Service, Toyota of Sylacauga, Central Alabama Community College, State Farm Agent Albia Steers, La Costa Mexican Restaurant, Edward Jones Agent Jesse Gum, Alabama District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, Coosa Valley Recycling, Another Level Cards, Amya, Van Sant Hardware, Sycamore Federal Credit Union, Wharf Casual Seafood, Fair to Midland Gifts and Boutiques, Broadway Spinal Care, First Bank of Alabama, Sarah Nissan of Sylacauga, Sarah Honda of Sylacauga, and Tony Sarah Ford, CAC Adult Learning, Snap Fitness, Alabama Digestive Care Center, Coosa Valley MRI, Bucks Island, and Sylacauga Pediatrics. The Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union Aggie Sports Network is a product of Radio Alabama Sports and Radio Alabama. This broadcast is copyrighted by Radio Alabama for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions,